Hi, land of YouTube! It's me, Whitney G. It's Whitney Gledhill. Or Whitney, or whatever you want to call me, because that's up to you. Don't care. Okay, I am doing another questions thing today, because I got a message requesting from, I know it was from my brother though, actually. I just know it because he always does that to make me feel better. But I'm gonna do a fandom one today, and it's Homestuck. I hope you all know what that is. It's a great webcomic by Andrew Hussey on MS Paint Adventures, and it is fan-fucking-tastic. Once you get through the boring acts, I guess they call them, boring. But I like it. I like the first few acts with John and all them. Alright, so let's get this started. Alright, so Carcat, do you have any major insecurities based on your looks or genetics? When I was younger, I had really bad eyes, and I couldn't really see out of them. And now they, when I went through surgery, they had kind of altered my color of my eyes a little bit. So when I was younger, my eyes were brown, like they were really brown, like a chocolate brown, I guess my mom said. And now they're hazel, so they have a lot of green and brown. And they have a little bit of like this yellowish in the middle, but don't matter. Shit don't matter. So that's a insecurity I had when I was younger. I like telling people about it, but I have like these veins, one on the inside and one on the outside, and they're like a bright blue, and when it's really sunny outside you can tell a lot, and I'm really insecure about that. And then I have wide hips usually sometimes. Like, I know I don't really have wide hips, but I have wider than all the skinny girls that I associate myself with apparently at work, and that's kind of embarrassing. Kankry, were you ever friends with someone who was really judgmental or hypocritical? Yeah, I was friends recently with someone who's kind of judgmental, but like, I guess they meant it in a way to help me, as they said, and I always took their advice like the best way that I could, but I didn't always feel like great after I accepted that it was true. Terezi, have you ever felt inferior to somebody? Yeah, I feel inferior to people all the time. Like, oh, well, you can draw better than me. Oh, you can write better than me. You look better than me. You can do your makeup better than me. That's not stuff to go, like, to be based on. That's not exactly it. But, like, they always do something that's greater than what I can do. And I just get really shy and nervous and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, these friends will find someone that does this thing that I do that they like now better than me. And then I'll just be a memory. Do you put on a mask? Oh, Latula. Do you put on a mask so people will like you? No, I really don't. I mean, I want people to like me. I really do, but I don't try to like change myself or cover it up with a mask, as said. Aradia, have you ever felt like something is hopeless? Sometimes I feel like I feel sometimes like when I do things that I love, like writing or when I do art, that if I don't do it a certain way in a certain amount of time, that it'll be hopeless and that I will lose all faith in that thing because I couldn't get it done in a time limit that I thought I had, when in all reality I didn't have a time limit at all. And that's just really dumb to think that, oh, what? Whitney, you have a time limit on yourself? And yeah, I do. Like when I do drawings, I want to get them done within like a period of a day or two. I don't want to spend a whole week on like one drawing, and if I do spend more than a designated day and a half or 2 days on something, I'm just like, I give up on this because this is stupid, so why am I spending so long on it? If that makes sense. I look like that girl from the Avatar, the Earthbender, Toph, because her hair does that thing. Yeah. Damara, have you ever been cheated on? Yeah. My first boyfriend, when I was all obsessed with boys because, oh, girls, ew, you can't kiss a girl, that's gross. Like, I didn't used to be like that, but now I'm just, like, open-minded. When I turned 14, I'm like, wait, that's not that bad. When I was, not 14, but when I was, like, 15. My first boyfriend was when I was, like, 14, and it didn't last that long, but it's, like, a first love kind of thing. And he did cheat on me with this older girl, and he was just like, she's better than you, and she's prettier, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Tavros, do you currently have low self-esteem? I have semi-low self-esteem. Like, there's days where I'm just like, yeah, I'm totally confident right now. Like, I believe that I look great in this, or like, I sound great today, I look really nice. And then other days I'm like, nope, I look like shit. I am complete shit. Rufio, do you feel uncomfortable when people show you romantic gestures of affection? I mean, not always. Like, if they're really, really weird about it, then I'm like, oh, God, now I'm really weird about it. It's like, God, please stop, you're making this really weird for me. Like, some guys that where I work, they always try to do it behind, like, when I'm behind camera, they're like, hey, baby, I know you can't leave this general area, so I'm gonna fucking flirt with you like there's no fucking tomorrow. And then I get kind of weird because I'm like, you're flirting with me in an area where I am not freely available to leave. And that makes me feel uncomfortable. Other times when they're like being polite about like, wow, you're really gorgeous, like, wow, you're really pretty, you look nice in that dress, I'm like, oh, thank you, now I'm flustered. Sorry, I'm talking to someone very important. So yeah, I guess it just depends on them. Kanaya, do you feel obligated to help people? Half the time I really do. Like, I really like people, so when I see someone that's in danger or trouble, I tend to just be like, oh man, the superhero part of me totally wants to save you right now, and I totally want to like jump in and punch that guy in the dick. And I'm just like, yeah, and then the other helping part is like, oh, you're having trouble with money, or you're having trouble with buying clothes for yourself, or you're having trouble feeding yourself, I just want to help you. I want to send you hundreds of dollars to help you. So, yeah, I feel obligated more than half the time that I should assume. Porin, are you seen as the mother figure of your group of friends? Absolutely not, I hope. I know there's this kid named Max on Facebook who calls me mom, and I think that maybe I'm a mother figure to him, and I think that'd be really cute if it was that way, but I know my group of friends I'm not like the mom. I think Seth is more of a mother figure, even though he's a dude. Like, he's always just like, you can't stop fighting, and you hug and make up and be nice to each other. So he's kind of like a dad mom figure more than I am, and I love it because he's like the best guy ever. Nepeta, what are your OTPs? Oh man, here we go. What are we talking about here? Like, from just Homestuck? I ship Jake Dave super hard. I love Cronus and Kankri. I did like Jake Dave a lot, and I still like him a lot. They're just like not my highest OTP. John Dave, Damara and Kankri. I like Matuna and Latula. They're cute. Rose and Kanaya. Yep. I don't know. They're all pretty like normal. I don't ship like out of the box huge. Yeah. Mulan, do you ship the person you reblogged this from with anyone? I don't remember who I reblogged this from. Sky's Porn Stash. I don't know. I feel like I reblog a lot of like her stuff. I know at one point I reblogged like a shit ton of their stuff, but I don't think I ship them with anyone because I don't really know them that well. You know, I don't know them well enough to like be like, you know, ship them with anyone. Sorry, the important person again. Yep, yeah, so I don't really ship them with anyone. Equius, do you have any guilty pleasures? Oh boy, here we go. There's a blog on here, and it's the Home Smut Voices, and that always is like really guilty. Like, I'll listen to it and I feel bad because I'm like, I'm listening to this and I shouldn't, because everyone thinks that I'm super innocent, even though I don't really think anyone thinks I'm that innocent anymore. And I get really shy and I'm like, I'm not listening to this, even though no one expected or suspected me at all. They're like, what? And I'm like, I'm not listening to Home Smut. And they're just like, you're listening to Home Smut. And I'm like, I'm embarrassed. And I just get kind of awkward. And I write really sexual things sometimes. It's really bad. I don't do it often enough for it to be like, I guess, like really bad, like constant, but I do it sometimes. I'm blushing because I'm so embarrassed. Whoops. Horace, are your friends usually creeped out by you? I don't think so. I don't have very many friends, and I hope that they're not creeped out by me. That would hurt my feelings, I feel. Solix, do you switch from mad to calm easily? No. If I'm mad, it takes me a lot to get calmed down, normally. And if I'm calm, it doesn't take that much to get me mad. Like, you can get me mad pretty easily, I guess. Matuna, do you apologize a lot when you feel you've done something wrong? When I feel I've done something wrong, I wait and talk it out usually, or I try to talk it out, and then when I know for sure that I've done something wrong, I do apologize a shit ton. Like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, oh my god, I'm really, really sorry, I didn't mean to do it, I'm sorry. It's really bad, because I do it a lot, and like, it gets so bad that it's annoying sometimes, even to me. Feffrey, oh, Feffrey's one of my favorites, I love her. Are you a cheerful person? I tend to be. I really do try to be really cheerful around people and friends and stuff at work. I am overly happy. I know I get sad sometimes, or lately, but I am really happy most of the time, like things aren't bad, and I tend to be cheerful unless I'm just in a bad mood, and I'm like, I mean a pissed off, like mad mood, and I'm like, ugh. Mina, I also love her, oh my god, Mina's also my favorite. Do you speak formally, or do you use slang? Both. I speak formally in some cases, it's a day thing, like, today I want to speak like, I belong in Britain, or today I want to talk like, yo, I belong in the hood, word up, and this is dumb. Eridan, do you demand respect when you're talking to someone? I don't demand respect, but I expect that if I'm giving them respect, the respect they deserve, I expect them to be kind and give it back, you know? Cronus, are you a flirty or friendly person? I'm gonna think. Friendly, flirty. Let me think. Okay, well let me explain this to you. Alright. I am friendly to a lot of people. Like, I'm really easily friendly right at first until, like, if you give me a bad impression on you, then I'm kind of like, I don't want to be friendly to you because you give me a really bad impression, you seem really rude and mean. And I'm like, But, flirty, when I'm not in a relationship, but I haven't been for a while, and now I am in one with Chelsea, if I like you, and I did like her, I liked her a lot, I was flirting. I do flirt. And I'm like, flirting in a way that it's really obvious to most people that I like you. Like, when I was flirting with Chelsea, Seth knew that I liked her. Like, he was always like, I see you flirting on her statuses, or I see you flirting with her on role plays, and I tell him everything. He's my best friend. So it's like, he knew, and other people were like, yeah, you guys used to flirt all the time, or she wouldn't flirt with you, but I'd flirt with her, and it's like, I would feel bad because at the time she was with this other girl, and I'm like, I flirted, and that's really bad, and I, like, dropped these not even subtle hints, and it's just like, when I like you, I flirt a ton. Like, it's almost ridiculous how much I flirt, like, and I don't even flirt in a good way, like, hey baby, you come here often? Grease lightning, turn into Danny Zuko. I'm more like a, hey, falls over, like, trips on everything, hits my head on the wall. It's like, there's a really creepy ass sound over there, and it freaked me the fuck out, but it's just like, I, like, kind of fall over my words, and I, like, smack my head into syllables and into punctuation, and I just die because I'm so embarrassed that, why am I even flirting with you? I don't know how to flirt. Gamzee, are you easygoing? I think that a lot of people get the impression that I'm easygoing, but I'm a real pain in the ass. Kurlaws, are you faithful to your beliefs? Yes. I am solidified in the things that I believe, and I have still yet to make another video about this and all this bullshit, but I really should. Vriska, do you want people to notice you / your good deeds? I want people to notice that I'm a good person, and I want them to realize that I don't have an evil intent. Arania, do you feel underappreciated by your group of friends? Sometimes I feel like they don't treat me like I'm their friend, like I'm more of just a person that's there. And I know that's bad to say, but sometimes I just feel like they don't actually want me there, and that I'm just a waste of space. And I know that's not true with some friends, and I'm not talking about my internet friends at all. I'm talking about, like, people in real life where if I'm hanging out with them, they're just like, oh, well, Whitney's just a sad excuse, like, she's so sad, she's always at home not doing anything, let's invite her out. Let's get in a fight with her and give her, like, a bruise around her eye, which I have, and you can't really see because I put a lot of makeup on my eyes today. And it's wiped off, it's, like, smeared. I don't really want you to see, but you can kind of see the purple right there. Like, let's get in fights with her and make her feel like shit because she's Whitney and she doesn't stand up for herself. But, yep. The next one will probably be the religion and, like, the beliefs one. So, thank you for watching. Homestuck! Yay! One of my favorites. Big fandom. Yeah. Go Jake. I'm surprised they didn't have, like, humans. That would have been cool. So yeah. Thank you for watching again another one of those stupid question videos. I really like to answer questions. It's an easier way to like talk about what I believe in and stuff. And thank you for dealing with my toff hair. It's totally terrible. Probably upload the religion and then the fandom and cosplaying one in a few minutes. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.